get shot by LaRock?
I ain't gonna lie, he killed it with that Flamesohgod joint. I've been hearing a lot about Flamesohgod in Ohio, bro, and I know he hard with an album cover like this.
There have been 56 shootings.
Pray for the neighborhood, terrorizing the community.
Brother, former NFL running back Beanie Wells was shot and killed in an East Akron neighborhood early this morning.
It used to be the rubber capital. Akron was known as the rubber city. Known for having the greatest basketball player in the world, LeBron James.
I'm LeBron James from Akron, Ohio, from the inner city. I'm not even supposed to be here.
You know, Bron was the first person really to put Akron on the map, you feel me? Like, he got the world looking at the map. He the best basketball player in the world, you feel me? But he was telling the other side, you feel me? He really ain't never get all the way into what's really going on in the city.
The city used to be a wonderful city to live in.
We counted at least 8 known shootings in the city just within the last month.
A man who brazenly took to Facebook Live, once from his prison cell to brag about a murder, and another time to urge the killing of police.
I like Flames. Flames is fire, like. You feel me? Even niggas ain't out here shooting this shit like, niggas ain't fucking them niggas around like no hoe ass niggas and shit like.
He was once called Akron's most dangerous person.
Flame, niggas keep their jewels on, like, niggas ain't taking their jewelry and shit, so like, cause niggas really vultures and vultures down this bitch, like, niggas really, like, getting at niggas around this bitch, like, but really, like, I can't just name too many more that's really been in the field, cause I ain't really got time to be talking about them niggas, like, I just fuck with niggas that fuck with me.
I'm the other kid from Akron, the real Akron.
The other kid from Akron.
Before Kofi, I was the other kid from Akron. I was on the Apollo in Harlem at 8 years old.
I'm Kofi B, and I'm from Akron, Ohio.
Bringing home the crown yet again. I should say Akron's own, though. He's the other kid from Akron.
Coming from a young boy in Akron, what has this felt like? What has this process been like for you?
I know that a lot of people from Akron, Ohio look like me, and they dream of moments like that. And for me to be able to represent my city, represent Ohio, and to go there and take home that grand prize, man, that's a historic place.
It is.
Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder,
Yes.
all those celebrities that have graced that stage as their starting point to their careers. And now another kid from Akron is showing what they're made of.
LeBron James put us on the map. Nobody never heard of Akron, Ohio.
One thing I always said when I was younger is that I wanted to put Akron on the map. Akron, Ohio is where I was made. I tattooed the area code on my arm. Me being present in the city all the time is just a way to give back. The west side of Akron now, where I spend a lot of my time at.
Looking for James, he's got it. Coming to the end of the third quarter. LeBron James, a shot at history. And there it is! LeBron stands alone!
He just won a scoring title, and he came from where I'm from. It's kind of amazing.
The NBA's all-time scoring record now belongs to LeBron James. An embrace from his mother, Gloria. His daughter Zuri coming in. The boys, Bryce and Bronny. Savannah, his wife.
I grew up with Sean Porter. They called him Showtime Sean Porter. And his brother Kenny Porter. His brother was actually in my music group by the name of Young Preach. Sean recently retired and currently have a podcast called The Porter Way. And his brother Kenny is an aspiring comic. He's doing stand-up comedy in Vegas.
Our two-time welterweight champion, Sean Porter, hometown of Akron, Ohio.
But look, check this out. We're in Akron, Ohio.
What led you to this point?
Setting a goal, making it a dream, something that I really want to accomplish and do in my life.
Porter trying to disrupt Danny Garcia's game.
Fight the man, Danny! Fight the man, Danny!
The WBC welterweight champion of the world, Showtime Sean!
The lifelong dream has come true, and that sets up so many mega money matches.
Musically, Black Keys probably the biggest group that ever came out of here. There's no labels here, there's no Hollywood here.
Latest album,
really hard to make it out.
Debuted at #2 on the charts. they sold out Madison Square Garden in just 15 minutes.
And the Grammy goes to Lonely Boy, Black Keys.
Black Keys.
We'd like to thank everybody in Akron, Ohio.
Growing up in Akron, Ohio, Auerbach and Carney connected in high school.
Did you figure that coming out of Akron you were kind of a long shot?
We felt like underdogs and it motivated us to work harder.
We've always sort of felt like the outsiders.
Yeah.
Which is fine with us.
The Black Keys pulled up in front of their alma mater, Akron's Harvey Firestone High.
The Black Keys was a major inspiration. Could say I'm up next, but I'm here now. That's how it all started.
Flames.
Ooh, big dog.
Yeah, Flames, man, Flames have came a long way from from back in the day when we first started rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people don't know that. Man, we remember Flames used to come rap with us. I don't know if you knew that.
No.
But yeah, Flames used to come rap with us when he was in high school. He used to come.
Workaholic.
He used to come in the basement. What was he, 15, 16? He might have been younger than that.
Might have been younger.
He might have been younger than that. You know what I'm saying?
He was already rapper.
Like, but his name wasn't even Flames then. It was something different.
King Steph.
King Steph was his name. You know what I'm saying? So to see him blossom into what he turned into now, man, that's just incredible.
He might be the most versatile.
You know what I'm saying? And man, his versatility is crazy.
And the thing about Flames, a lot of people forget is that the boy can rap.
Yeah.
Like, he does his versatile stuff, and he be in the auto-tune, maybe singing, give you something crazy.
But if you, because that song he just sent us.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
He doesn't. He's not in no box, but just what I'm saying. Flames was a battle rapper.
Yeah.
Flames
I ain't know
rap. Like, he can rap off the top of the head. Like, Flames is one of them people that you could just, you come at Flames with bars, he probably gonna eat you off the top of the head. I remember seeing him at the Civic. He was chewing niggas. I ain't gonna lie. He was killing them. I was like, this might have been, what, like 12 years ago? This was a super long time ago. He was killing. I was like, damn.
Yeah. Shit, he was going toe to toe with Mash back in the day.
Him and Mash was going.
It was going back and forth.
But before all that, I was born to Marshall Turner and Shanita Johnson on February 6th at St. Thomas Hospital. I'm an Aquarius, the year of the rabbit. They was in high school when they had me. They did the best they could, but they was like kids they show. So basically, my grandparents raised us, my grandma, my grandpas, and my mom and my aunt was kind of in the streets. So my cousins was with us too. There was 7 of us. My granny did the best she could with us.
All right, so we're talking about Flames, right? And if you're talking about Flames here in Akron, we got to go back to back in the days, right? Right. So when you're thinking about Akron, I need you to understand that Akron is like 197,000 people DJing, b-boying, graffiti art, and MCing. I'm talking all of that. And so when you're thinking about people who were in that space back in the 80s, I want to say, I don't even want to go to the 90s yet, but let's go to the 90s. You will have to say Flames was there.
A little
but
Flame.
His name wasn't Flames. It was Stephen or something.
Yeah, King Stephen.
King Stephen. It was King Stephen. And I remember, man, because back in the day, me and you used to win a lot of those talent shows. And, you know, I know you like to be on the humble, but it's the fact we was really winning those shows. And so when King Steph came,
we was hosting those shows.
Yeah, but when he came, it was like almost shut it down. You were about to lose. Not because he was the best rapper on the planet. It was just because he could rap. And he had the attitude, and he had the movement,
and he was this big.
And it was like a little grown man rapping, and then you're gonna lose every time.
We used to have a big thing in Akron, Ohio, called the Easter Talent Show at the Civic downtown. I was like the reigning champion.
The farm.
Wow.
The first born, he weighed 10 pounds. Heavy as a 10-pound bag of potatoes. You realize, oh my goodness, you know, And he was cooling. Now, babies don't cool when they come out the show. He usually cry, he didn't cry. So, as he went on, he got into this music of wanting to rap. And I said, somebody had asked me before, when did he start rapping? I said, when he first came out. And then he went on, scared me a lot of days. And I went to see him jumping off the stage and changing his clothes on stage. He's like, what? Then he started off, with the little girls, sing with them. He started off as King Steph first. And then he went on up to be Flamesohgod. I said, now wait a minute now. Where did this guy come from?
it was from King Steph to Young Flames.
Young Flames? Yeah. What he now?
Flamesohgod.
The idea though, I'm saying being able to be there I remember when he first came. Did he have a cape? Yeah, I was saying, this kid had a cape like James Brown, man. Listen, he had like a James Brown cape. I'm asking the cameraman, did you know that? Here's a cape like James Brown. We spilling all the things, man. It was a midget cape, though. It wasn't a long cape. You can't say midget, man. You gotta say a little people. The little people cape. He had a Bushwick Bill 2000.
Used to go up and down Arlington when I used to rap to different restaurants and all the places that we go to, so he remember where he at. So he put it into songs, so everything that from here on out, that's what he do. Everything into his thoughts, into music.
The brother called himself King Steph back when he was 8. Right. King Steph.
Hey man, he was. Hey, man,
I'm gonna say it, man. Yo, he looked like Webster or something.
Yeah, but
he looked like Webster. For the young people who don't know what we're talking, Google Webster. Webster was a guy that used to do Burger King commercials, and then he ended up with his Different Strokes. Not Different Strokes, that's Gary Coleman. Webster, he had the show Webster, was it?
Yeah, he had his own show.
Yeah, but he was small like that.
Yeah, but Webster was a little people though.
Webster was a little
He's a little
Emmanuel
guy.
Lewis.
Yeah, he's a little guy.
But he was small like that.
I was engaged to Flame's father and raised him as well. Took part in raising him, co-managing. Actually, he was one of my preschoolers. That was before the engagement. He was one of my preschoolers, so he was about maybe 3.5, 4. At my job and everything, he would perform and things like that as he got older. And then, we hooked up, became a family.
Growing up, we moved a lot. Like, I was going back and forth with my mom, my dad, and my grandma. Like, I moved a lot, so everybody really know me from the city. My dad was always the most stable one. He always had a job. He didn't drink, he didn't smoke or nothing. He always wanted the best for me. And when I pursued music, he was really on me. He was so happy, I was proud, because he used to rap back in the day in high school. And he was really into hip-hop. He used to make me watch Crush Groove and LL Cool J and Run DMC. Growing up, I was young, so I was really tapped into music. So I used to think MC Hammer was a cartoon, but he was a real rapper. And I was so intrigued with, like, my dad used to got me dancers. So when I started rapping, I had dancers and stuff like that.
So when he came in, he came with his father, rest in peace. His father was really holding it down for him.
Right. It was a good thing. And you know what? I want to say
his father used to rap, but
I want to say this, man. We don't see in the media black men supporting their sons like that, but it happens every day. Often, we're just not seeing it. So it's up to us to ensure that the people that seeing it, they need to see it on a grand scale. So it's on us to show those things. And big up to Lil Flames or Flamesohgod Dad for being one of those guys putting forth a positive image like that.
Yeah, because us growing up, we didn't have a father in the picture. Hip hop was our father.
Yeah,
I was telling people that hip hop we learned right from wrong through hip hop, whether it was learn how to be black with Public Enemy. We learned how to treat our women a certain way from Heavy D and LL Cool J. And so having that as our father was one thing, but more importantly, being able to be in Akron, a small city that moved like a big city, we're able to meet people like
Flame's father.
He was about maybe 4 or 5 years old when as far as coming to perform in our events and things like that we had. But I know he started when he was about 2. And so I just remember he just was literally like his name, stage name, his name now, Flames. He was on fire even as a child, you know, just a youth prodigy.
He was when he used to jump off the stage. The very first time he had jumped off the stage, it was his birthday, and him and his dad was rapping, and it was funny as heck that they booed his dad off the stage and was like, "Bring little dude back out," and he just out of nowhere just starts just stealing some of his freestyle all by himself at the age of 5. And then when he got done, he looked at me, he knew he was done. That's when he jumped off the stage. He came to me. I was like, man. And then that's when my mama had almost flipped out when she seen him jump off that stage.
Me and his other grandmother.
He jumped off that stage. It was like, he knew I was gonna catch him.
He also had hip hop dancers that I managed, his dad co-managed, okay? Back in the day, this was like when he was King Steph, okay? But we had shows where we were invited by Lou Ross, legendary late Lou Ross. As a kid, 10 years old, things, being on the same ticket as Bone Thugs and Harmony, Gerald Levert, the late Gerald Levert, things like that. He's met as a child, Slash from Guns N' Roses, those type of icons, James Brown, and the list goes on. That young, he's also performed on stage with the one and only George Clinton, P-Funk, Parliament Funkadelic. So that's at a young age, so you know that destiny, that gift is on him. So yeah, thank God I was a part of that.
He ain't never used drugs or abused alcohol. He really had structure for me to follow. And he retired from the post office. I really didn't have a bad childhood when I look back at it. It wasn't stable, but we had fun. I was always into music. Some people had basketball dreams. I played a little basketball, played a little football, but I always been into music. Even my grandma said I was rapping when I was born. A lot of people do music and their parents and stuff or their family don't show up or they don't support them, man. Some people don't live their dream right. I don't think their family want to support them because they ain't really living like that. So people don't want to come see them right there, lying up there. You know, my mom comes to the show, she might bust a freestyle or something at the show. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, my grandma, she can't make it to the show now, but if she could, she'd come for sure. She don't want them girls up there twerking with her.
All that
she don't like that now. Don't keep watching them videos anymore. They said my dad, he was a rapper back in the day before he got into the preacher stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So he brought me my first show and stuff like that, and he was rapping, and I started rapping, and they booed him. He was like, dang, I ain't rapping no more. So he just started letting me do my own thing, and then after that, he I can start remembering my stuff. He used to write my stuff when I was younger. I was 5 years old. I'm saying I ain't had no cussing or nothing in my raps like that. So basically, I was just doing shows with my dad. He used to come out and they booed him one time, and ever since that, I've just been doing it by myself. I was actually kind of lit. I was the popular kid, but I used to get in a lot of fights. They was jealous and hating on me real bad. So after a whole bunch of deals went bad when I was a kid, my dad really he kind of washed his hands with the music because he was just tired we investing all this time and money in the industry doing us bad and cold like this.
You're talking about literally hip hop in Akron, and you don't mention King Steph, then you wasn't here. I'm just saying it. You wasn't here. What you were doing was playing soccer. What you was doing was working a job. You was not in this hip hop thing. This is like saying, if you don't know who Tony Succession was on the hip hop thing, not the thug stuff, the hip hop thing. If you know who Steve Neville is, Tony Lockett, not from the Mopeds.
Right.
Steve, what's the other dude named? Steve Lockett.
Right.
Tony
Watkins.
Tony Watkins.
Floor
Steve
Master.
Lockett.
Right.
Robert Deck. The Buster Breakers. You talk about Ali Rock, the graffiti artist. You talking about scratch on Adidas. Stop it. Finesse.
Okay. Hey, listen,
these are people. Hold on, King Steph was there.
Right.
And of course you got ACD there. I'm sorry.
Okay,
man.
all right, we out now. We out on that,
The
y'all.
guards was there, you know what I mean?
Now, you know, it's even more just what we, you know, our goals and things like that, because it was his dreams as well as a child. Nothing was forced upon him. It just was born in him. And it's just being that his dad is gone and not here, we just want to make sure, like, it's going to happen. It's destined, you know. It just gotta happen.
Just remember everything he told me, all the wisdom and the knowledge. Like, he always told me, like, do the best. Whatever you do, even if you be the trash man, I wasn't gonna be no trash man.
Respect. RP.
I lost my best friend, the only crutch that I had. Most niggas' fathers alive can't get in touch with their dad. They ain't the type of love that I had. My mom was in the street, and my father was all that I had. He just wanted the best for me. He ain't expecting nothing less from me. Since you been gone, I've been a mess, homie. All these years of life, I ain't never had this much stress on me. I'm at the peak of my career, but you just left on me. Wanted to be just like you, I'm dying inside. Glasses on my face, cause I can't keep no dry eyes. I call your phone just to hear your voice, can't believe that you died. I'm your oldest child, now it's up to me to provide. You showed me the right way in life. You died at 48, I can't play with life. I wish I died with you too, that sound crazy, right? You was an angel on earth, you gave me great advice.
Hey, you reach 330-245-9789. It's Marshall. Leave a message, and I'll get back with you. Thank you.
Time went past, I still had the passion for music, but my dad wasn't on it, so I ain't really had like the support I used to have when I was a teen. And I just loved being around my mom. My mom was kind of in and out the streets. And I was thinking that was the type of love that I needed, was from her. So I turned up in the streets just to be close to her.
First go. Oh God. Hold his first go. Oh God. Yeah, I put the stage roll. I don't say yo, homie, go give me some egg roll. It's hot motherfucker. I speak deep, break raw. Smack got me rapper blind, Ray Charles. Yeah, I tap those now like Ray Charles. I had his baby mama giving me break behind the great wall. It's nothing, you know I speak this shit. I told her I wrap him up, dog, like a Christmas gift. Yo, I spit hot. Homeboy, I sued him. You talking about my outfit? Where the fuck you get the boots from? Yo, it's Saints, motherfucker.
This is DJ Shocker 330, representing the Midwest, Akron, Ohio specifically, truckradio.com. My first interaction with Flamesohgod was, 15 years ago. I was rocking in a spot that used to be the Debonaires. It was the Exotica strip club, for real, over there on Arlington Street. This is way back. So I went from rapping to DJing. That was my first DJ gig. So since I had a lot of experience on the mic, touching the mic and that thing, I felt like I could start throwing my own shows. So I go to one of my guys and I'm like, well, listen, I'm about to round up some of the young talent and everything that's going on. And my guy Franchise suggested this real young dude named Flamesohgod. But back then, he was going by Young Flames.
I remember a time like my granny was so scared of me living the life I was living. She used to have a pastor and preachers come talk to me. It still didn't click into me. I was in the spot, you know what I'm saying? I was on Maple Street. We was in the spot. I was super popular because I used to do music when I was younger. And it was like, yeah, man, you don't rap no more. I wasn't thinking about no rap. I was like rebelling against my father, so I didn't really care about no rap.
So I remember the first time I seen him. He stepped into the spot. It's him and his whole team. I ain't really trying to cap, but they kind of all look like the kids that was rolling with Fat Albert, you know what I'm saying? Cause they was all young, you know what I'm saying? But he came with a team, that's the thing. So the first time I met him, he already had his crowd with him, you know what I'm saying? And just like today, he walked up with confidence. It's weird to say that, but he just felt like the moment wasn't too big for him, you know what I'm saying? And another thing that I remember is, just like today, he don't really say a lot, you know what I'm saying? I was like, listen, you ready? He's like, yeah, we ready. Well, what you trying to do? You got your music? Yeah, I got my music. He had everything, so it was almost like he had expected this moment to come, you know what I'm saying? So since then, we rock this show, rock that show, rock this show until we here now.
People from all sides of town to come over, we used to battle rap. That's how I got my name back out. I used to battle rap everybody in the city. It really like turned me up. So my dude hit me up like, about to get you with an open mic. So the open mic was on the east side, over there at the Exotica. DJ Shaka, he the first person to put me on. And ever since then, like, I went crazy. So when I was younger and stuff like that, I was in the newspaper and stuff like that. I performed at the Apollo. I won second place at the Apollo. Like, I've been doing this for a long time.
100 niggas they wanted, I'm fucking gunning and I'm going off the top, my nigga. I don't stop, my nigga. Give a fuck what you chop, my nigga. Fuck around, get popped, my nigga. I'm from the 7, yeah, the top, my nigga. Yo, bitch probably on my top, my nigga.
My friend, and you really not my nigga. From the top, man, the top, nigga. I really know hilltop niggas. And of course, not my nigga.
Oh no, this too easy. This too easy, bro. Why y'all call me out this late, man? Why y'all call me out this late?
What time is it?
From the 7-7-1-4. Yeah, I'm on that hood shit. Middle school. I remember you used to get chased that good rich. I don't give a fuck. Niggas know that I'm on some hood shit. Wildwood shit. And I do this fucking good, bitch. You talking about my forces, boy. Look at your brother. That should be the fucking disgrace to your cousin, your brother. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Y'all came from the cousin. Fake ass bumps talking about that you gunner.
Well, you hate it and I love it. Trying to stunt off in public like you.
Fuck it, I spit it, and this the best world. Y'all got me battling a fat nigga with an S curl. It's Flames, nigga. I'm gang, nigga. I'm on saying, nigga. Roll 20, nigga. Know I'm with it. I ain't changed, nigga.
I know you ain't supposed to do this, but I had a flick party for him.
Oh yeah. Police came out the flick party.
And that's when the first time he had.
I went to Dance Street.
And that's the first time he ever had smoked some weed and he ran through the backyard just nothing with his socks on. What? I've never heard of this. I've never heard of this. What? What happened? He didn't smoke no weed no more. Oh my God. When he ran outside, he hit that weed and took off running. The funniest thing to me.
I've been back there. I was in the police car.
Yeah.
I woke up. I don't know. I was so high. I'm in the police car. I said, I ain't never smoking ever again in my life. Over there in the Rosemary.
Yeah.
I'm sliding in the Rosemary. There's 10 police on me. I got the cop car. My mom went there. She pulled up. My dad already there. My dad, take him on to jail. I don't know what's wrong with him.
Because I was at the plaza and I'm walking up like I ain't know there was no party going on. I come in there, I see my son back in the police car. I'm like, oh man, his dad said, just take him to jail, take him to jail. I said, no, he ain't gotta go to jail. Oh, he getting out of here. He ain't coming with me.
Yeah.
Then I seen like Chino Nino, Ampichino, King Locust, Big Key, Suffocated Records, The Kennel, like SA Music and Sean C and them. Like they from my city, they got 3-4 vans wrapped up with their logos and album covers on. I'm like, man, I gotta get a part of that. They from here, so it kind of inspired me to get back into the music.
Like my nigga really got a story to tell, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he lost his pops, lost his baby mom, bro got killed, like, and my nigga still pushing, you know what I'm saying? And you can feel that energy in his music, man, and the people fuck with it. Like, you go to his shows and you got whites, blacks, young, all just vibing out, fucking with it, singing along to the songs, man. They love this nigga, man. They tat his name on their face, on their fingers and shit, man. It's just a matter of time, man. It's bro's moment. Niggas gonna have to come on in, man. Strictly Street taking over.
Probably the biggest turning point for me was when Marsh died. Like, we grew up together. We did everything together. That was my best friend. And my dad already recently died, and that's the only person I really had to talk to. Like, we jumped off the porch together. He believed in everything I did. He always pulled up for me. And they killed him for no reason. They didn't even get no money. They just murdered him. I'll probably never get over it. But I know he would want me to go hard and keep his name alive. If I would have just sat there and let it get inside my brain, I wouldn't even be in this position I'm in now.
Marsh, we were like brothers. Like I said, they were like brothers, brother and sisters. We grew up as siblings rather than cousins. Me and my brother, we grew up, as we got older, we got closer. Because we seen what we needed in each other, what help we needed for each other. I help out with his kids, he help out with mine when need be. I think it affected him a lot because they were, like I said, they were close like brothers, so they would do a whole lot together, like from young all the way up to older until he passed. Like I think it affected him a whole lot mentally, and I think it kind of pushed him more to try to, so he can be proud. And listening to the things that my cousin said to him before he passed.
So what I did, I took everything I had and went on the road, never looked back. I found a new brother in Pittsburgh, Google Rome, deeper than rap. Like his family over there, he's been going crazy. He got losses like I took losses. His baby mom also died too.
Rule the motherfucker wrong, man. You know, the Pittsburgh, PA, dog. I represent people on rap records, you know what I'm saying? And I fucks with the homie Flamesohgod, dog. I'm a motherfucking dog, man. 50 Street, BTO, kept this motherfucking bond inseparable, you feel me? We burning down stages everywhere. We did a couple tours together, and we just bond, man. We cooked up, man. That's what it is, you know? We won't be having that shit in Pittsburgh, man. It's like real competitive, you feel me? Like, so when I meet a nigga that got the same kind of drive as me, I immediately like gravitate towards niggas like that, you know what I'm saying? He's like the only nigga I know that want that shit as bad as I do. So, like since then, man, and since then, that bond, it been strong, dog. I from my niggas, get my niggas. We linked up, man. We toured together, and that's when we bonded, man. Since then, we rocking, dog. Yeah.
My third place, I let it go. Myrtle Beach, Delusional Music. It's like another family for me also. It's been building my brand and going crazy all over the country. I put this cowboy hat on, turned into a superhero. Just let my soul out and I have a connection with the people. And I knew my God looking down like Flamesohgod making me proud.
Every time I come to South Carolina, this is my #1 fan.
Hello, Ohio.
Say hi to everybody.
Hello, everybody.
For sure.
Yo, where we at?
Cocaine in a hotel room, a bunch of rich hoes with some high price shoes. You on Xanax, taking all them news. You with the gang now, this the life you choose. I can't even lie. I've been driving you crazy, but I've been getting it, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, ever since you left, you know.
That's how it is. So many hoes I can pass to my friends. That me without my gun, I ain't carrying no way. I tell you what the shit, you can say I'm a plant. Still fucking hoes on the air, man. Every Tuesday, I'ma hit it bareback.
Rest in peace, Marsh. Rest in peace, my grandma. She gonna always be with us.
But I got a lot of angels with me. All my grandparents died, my dad died, my best friend, and 2 of my children's mother. It had a lot of effect on my mental health. But with the people supporting me, now I can put a smile on their face. Really been helping me a lot, so I'm never gonna stop.
When they asked me about the boy Flamesohgod, man, and they asked me like the character of a nigga, man, I just want to say like, yo, that's one of the most genuine niggas I ever met, you feel me? Like, dude is just solid, man. Like, everybody around him, he makes sure everybody, like, he empowers everybody around him, you feel me? Like even the motherfuckers that can't spit as hard as him, he'll empower them and make them great, you feel me? Like there be motherfuckers that ain't gonna speak up with the nigga, and he boosts the ego up so high and make them feel so at home that they kill shit together, you know what I'm saying? And that kind of shit, they go a long way, dog.
Blessings down on me. One more time. When I say strictly, y'all say street. Strictly.
One time I was battling this dude was hitting the beatbox like it was the 80s. He was dressed like us. He had a white tee on, fitted hat. I knew he wasn't from around here. He was like, yeah, my name's Scott. I'm from Cleveland. He was into making music. So we'd link up on the weekends and we became a family. And his mom was like 100% behind us and supported us like my dad used to when I was little. We formed Strictly Street. It was me, him, KB, Preach, Drop, Will, Zoe, Gina, Tanisha, Odessa, Spanish, Heather, a lot of us. This dude, Mark Lamika, scammed us out of all our music. It really took the life out of Scott and his mom because we worked so hard for all this. And it felt like it was just over. But that instantly turned us down. We had to figure out what we wanted to do with life.
He's not just a musician, he's a leader, he's a boss entrepreneur, a community activist. There's so much more layers to this man that I've gotten to learn, not only through music, but as time has went on. We all went our separate paths, but just to highlight kind of the things that we have done early on in his music career. We shut shit down, and everybody that knows us or was a part of that time knows it. There wasn't one venue, one spot we didn't do. We had to do it the hard way, going, selling your CDs, selling tickets in high school, going to Peabody's, going to Kent State, the Italian American Club in Akron, you name it. We were there, we did all these things. 107.9, we shut that down in Cleveland. I'm just happy for this man, he's done a lot. We all got our own paths and the things that we do, but, we kind of crushed it then, and he's crushing it now. And when he calls me up and he wants to do something, we're going to do it, and we're going to crush it again.
Cuyahoga Falls had what they had what they call Falls Nights. They're like party nights in the center of the falls, Cuyahoga Falls, which is about 7 minutes from Akron. It's a little community, 7 minutes from Akron. So the city mayor kind of heard of Stefan and Scott, and surprising enough to us, they wanted them to perform. So we thought, well, that'll be a great time for us to give out these CDs. So, I purchased, I don't know how many CDs, we had them made up, and by the end of that night, we were like giving IOUs to people, like, okay, we're going to give you some more CDs. The music was just flying that night. So, from there on, Strictly Street, they were all a group. They were all a part of a family. It was a Strictly Street family is what we basically called it. So if you were to take a bunch of kids, and I won't call them displaced kids because everybody had their own home. Everybody had their own family. Some families were a little bit more knitly close than others. But when it came to the Strictly Street family, it was all the kids and everybody, and it was for music. They all got together for this one common denominator, which was music. These kids loved music. Young Flames, he had such an innate ability to put his heart and soul into a song. Stefan loves his music. It's in his blood. It's who he is. And I'm very proud to say that I am the Strictly Street mama.
I've known Flames for quite some time, but like I said, shortly after that, I actually got to know who Stefan Turner is, like his mama's son. He's an exceptional person, just inside and out. I was going through something. It was rough. I didn't even feel like I wanted to even be alive at some point myself. To be transparent, but he always came with some positive bullshit. Even when I was crying, when I was upset, when I felt some type of way, it was, come be with the family, come run away, to my attic. Flat the fuck out.
Dude, we would sneak everybody into my house, literally. So they would knock on the door and be like, yo, is Kim and Gina home? And then they would come up in the attic. And then my mom would be high as a kite, and my stepdad was an alcoholic, so they weren't paying damn near no attention, for real. And we would have about 15 to 16 people in there. Everybody had their own chores.
Yeah.
It was designated, and we would literally sit up there for days and just write music and record on Fruity Loops and like just have the dumbest microphone ever, and we always would try to find ways to make the microphone better. It fucking sucked. And we literally just was kids. We all had our own broken home stories, but we all literally stayed together, and like we all loved each other.
Like all of us having like our own broken homes, and all of us having like our own problems, like genuinely. We all ran away, but we always ran away from each other.
Yeah.
That shit was fire. Like I had the worst moments of my childhood. You know what I'm saying? But I had the best times with y'all.
Took it to the top. Every artist gotta have a tribe, but my tribe real different.
Haley Selby. If you want it, you could get it, get it, get it, get it. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Cause I wanna give it, give it, give it, give it, give it to ya, to ya.
So I am a singer. I do a little bit of pop, a little R&B, a little rock, a little soul. I really like to throw like an old school love song on like a modern day beat.
I'm driving down a one-way road. I'm losing hope and no one knows. And I feel all alone. I'm driving down a one-way road.
It's like a big brother. He's a humble boy, and I love that he wants to help other artists with other artists on. I think that's a really great factor. So he's just great.
Hey, what up, man? It's Chubbs.
And Chubbs, what do you do, Chubbs?
I'm an artist, music artist. I'm influenced by, hip hop and a lot of old school, but nonetheless, yeah.
Give me the level, I'm turning it up. Feel like the devil, the heat is too much. After I'm gone, don't try to get me up, cause you go.
I go by Priest. I'm a hip hop artist. I represent strictly street music.
Ain't no way that I can give up, ain't no way that I can stop. Ain't no way that I'ma give in till I make it to the top. Ain't no way, ain't no way, ain't no way, ain't no motherfucking way.
Yeah, we met in Worcester. He came, did a showcase down in my hometown, and a couple months later, he's like, yo, bro, you dope? Join the team, if you down. Since then, we've been rocking. Strictly street for life, baby.
Yeah, I'm Ron the Savage, big gang. Strictly street for life, Savage. Man. Stop the fuck shit. Quit the capping, can't fuck with the savage. Turn it up quick, grab a bottle, pass it to the baddest. Take my left wrist, Audemars, now you know what time we on. Strictly street, so icy gang stay looking like a winner's gone. I've been on Flame since some shit. Remix days. Remix was a studio that everybody used to fuck with back before Amberwood, before Central 8 and everything over in Arlington Plaza. This was I want to say 2006. Buddy was fucking it up. He was never flyered it. I'm gonna tell you all that now. So, dude used to come in and he used to fuck the studio up for real. I fell back, I let him run his ball and watch what he grew into. Dog became a monster. If I love you, and I don't take it lightly. You know what I'm saying? You know how the street code go. I don't play with it. He don't play about me. So.
This is Don, man. SSMG Don, man. I do music. I rap, sing, and make beats. You feel me? I've been doing shows for a little bit.
I'm on my own, trying to get this money. In my zone, trying to run me up back. Leave me alone if I want it, I'ma take it. Show me my throne, I put my city on the map. All my life, I want to be somebody better. All my life, I want to be somebody better.
I've been knowing Flamesohgod since I was 12, you feel me, at the remix and shit. You feel me? Shout out my nigga Shake, man, you feel me? Shout out the whole old rock star, nigga STMG, you feel me? Act right, you know what I mean? I know this. Well, I've been SSMG since I, probably like 3 years now, you feel me? He had tapped in with me and made it official and shit. But that always been my nigga though since I was 12.
J Music, aka JG3, James Ryan Stats, my government. 10, 11 years now. I've done everything from rap to take tickets to do security for the team
graphic art, photography, videography, whatever needed done, I did it.
Chef, graffiti artist. Well, they actually a mutual friend sent me one of his songs on Facebook. I listened to it. I'm like, this dude's dope. I kept jamming his music when I was out graffitiing, and song after song, man. I hit him up on Instagram. Like, hey, dude, I got some spots. If you ever need to shoot a video, hit me up. 2 weeks later, he set me up. Hey, man, want to come out to the spot? Ever since then, there's been boys kicking it.
My name's James Davis from Callister. Currently, I own and operate an artist development business company, Art of Haven Entertainment LLC. I met Flames in 2013 in Alliance, actually. My brother had him in a place called Jupiter. That was the first time I met Flames, my first experience with him. To be fair, man, I booked one show with Flames after that myself. We were on the road for the next 4 to 5 months together, man. And after that wasn't the greatest, and then here we are again reuniting, for this show.
How was that tour experience? Better than the first experience?
Yes and no. Now it's deeper than music. I love that, man, with all my heart, for real, sorry, excuse me. Like today, I cashed my first racks, as they say, $2,000. And that might not seem like a lot for a lot of people, but I come from, life on the road, touring and a metal band, sleeping on floors and shit, being addicted to drugs, this, that, and third. No education, so I have a daughter, right? Company's named Art of Haven Entertainment. Long story short, this man now means, I told him I can't manage you, bro, but I'll work with you. I don't want no labels on our relationship because I love you, like for real.
Julie Riggs.
I be on that freaky shit when I get fucked up. And we drinking on this bottle, put them cups up. We ain't gotta be in love cause it's the weekend. I just hit the liquor store cause I've been drinking.
I originally met Flames at a show that we were both performing at in Canton, actually. He saw me perform, and then he was doing a song that was like a remake. He did like a sampling of a song that I knew, and I ended up performing with him.
I'm ready to go, I don't need no rehearsal. I can rap about anything, flow so versatile. The way I'm walking, this to be an IHOP commercial. Go ahead and laugh, I won't take it personal. I sent him out my Facebook, and I sent him some of my music. He said, I like it, we got a studio, we got shows going, put me on. Flames is a good dude, but he let me be myself. He didn't ever question me about my lyrics, about my work ethic, nothing. He let me be myself. And that's why I'm going to be a part of Stick in the Street, is basically, I can be me. I have cerebral palsy, and he never questioned it. He never, just like, let's go. Flames isn't just my friend. He's not just my friend. He's like my big brother. That's my mentor. That's everything, man. Like, I remember, like, when he put me on, man. Like, I wanted to fucking cry, man. Like, I had this name posted on my wall because every time I get down, every time I feel some type of way, every time somebody tells me I ain't shit, I look at that and I remember he put me on. I remember that.
So for me, it's like, where do I begin? And it's before all the glamorous shows. It's before Mystical. It's before Mike Jones, Lil Flip, Jay Holiday, Nancy, Doobie, Twista. It's when I was a child, lost, and me and Flames found one another, and we decided we were gonna start this thing called Stick in the Street.
OhGod Is, yeah. I feel alive, hey. Baby know exactly what I like. Drive me crazy, know I'm down for the ride. You feel the vibe, I feel the vibe. It's going down on Route 69. Hey, baby know exactly what I like. You could be my wife for the night. You feel the vibe, I feel the vibe. It's going down on Route 69.
We're about 15 years old. overdose, I got goosebumps. I shed a tear. There was a song called Send Me an Angel. And I was like, bro, like, who the fuck is this? And he was like, it's Young Flames. So a couple days later, I went to the basketball court to play some hoops, and Young Flames was there. And I was like, bro, like, I heard this shit, and I never felt this way ever listening to your song. And he was like, well, you know, this is what I do. And I was like, bro, if you don't got shit to do, like, come back to the crib, like, my house is a picky spot. So he came back to my house, and when I get back there, my twin was like, my sister raps, you need to hear her stuff. So she found my rap book, and they made me literally recite the whole rap book, and it was really embarrassing because I did that shit. And he was like, I'm about to teach you how to rap to a beat, and this is what Strictly Street's about to be. So you're the first day in Strictly Street. It's probably about 2005, 2006. And during that time, you know, we bonded. You know, his mom just got out of prison. My mom was way beyond incapacitation on drugs. She overdosed multiple times. Same as my father. He met my father actually. He battle rapped my dad. It was the funniest thing ever. And my dad respected him for that. And my dad passed away. And then I got pregnant with my son when I was 16 and a junior in high school. And Flames was there for me that whole entire time. He never left me. He was there at the hospital. My own baby dad wasn't even there. And I had my son, and my mom passed away a couple years later from an overdose, which Flames was also there for. So we've been through a lot with each other, just beyond music. Him and I just really been rocking out with the family side forever, honestly. His granny passed away. And then my Nana passed away. And then my brother passed away a month ago from an overdose. So, you know, same as always, he's been through everything with me. I've been through everything with him. We were on tour for a year and a half. And it's because of him though. He paves the way for everything. I mean, every day we wake up, there's a text in our group chat. Like, this is what we're gonna do today. What are y'all's thoughts on it? This is the plan. He's the plan for everything. If he sees potential in you, the possibilities are endless. I fucking love you.
And I met Steph back in January 2017 with my brother.
Made you just dedicated to get a tattoo?
I have faith in my family.
Faith?
I have faith in Flames. I have faith in my family. He gonna make it, I'm gonna make it.
Me and my brother had so much fun, like getting to know everybody in the group. Like we all became really good friends. Like Steph's more like a brother to me now than anything, especially since I lost my brother. See, now I'm gonna get emotional. He was die-hard Strictly Street, man. He got that shit tattooed on his face. I remember he came home with a Strictly Street tattooed on his face. I'm like, bro. Well, at first it just said Strictly. I'm like, for real? He's like, I gotta get it finished. He added the streets with the S. I'm like, is it even supposed to have an S on it? He's like, I don't know, but I'm Strictly Streets. He was die-hard Strictly Street, bro. And when he got locked up, it wasn't the same. And then I had my car accident and everything, and I had a baby and fell off for a while, but I'm trying to come back around and be with people that I consider family, because at the end of the day, Strictly Street's like my family.
I think it gives the feelings back to the world, you know what I'm saying? In certain songs, you know, people don't know how to feel or don't know what to feel. He give it back to them, give them how to feel again. You know what I'm saying? He give people stuff to relate to or make sense of.
All my children like have different personalities. Serenity, my first child, she like got the voice of an angel due to unfortunate events. Her mother passed away from brain cancer. I do everything I can to be a part. This has been a hard one. My second oldest is Trenton. Big T, the light-skinned me. He really been feeling himself lately. He been playing football, boxing. He even been trying to do music. I don't even know where you get that from. That's my light-skinned twin though.
This right here is Pretty Boy Swag. Hey! Pretty Boy Swag.
It's fun being his son. Everybody know me. I look just like him. It's just fun being around the studio and other rappers and singers. I don't think I want to do music, but I want to be around it. He always eating. He's funny. Well, he tries to be. He's always late. It's easy to rap better than him. He's not that good. If I need anything, he gets it to me. We just hang out. Whenever I text him, he texts me.
Shayla, my third oldest, she kind of shy. Kind of had a rough life. Her mom recently died, but it brought us closer. She a teenager. It's very important for me to be a part, fill that void, and be there all I can for her. Even though I can't get with her little TikToks, still my baby. And my last one, the youngest, Serena, or you can call her Rena the Goddess if you see her. If you ever encounter her, that's my clone. She rap like me, she act like me, she sing, she dance. She on her own mission, she only 7. She was recently in the LeBron James commercial, and she always with the LeBron James family and his daughter and his mom Gloria a lot.
Our new playground.
I just said, look.
You make your music, how does it make you feel?
So happy, it makes me feel better.
What makes you feel better? You like making music?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna make some more.
You gonna make some more music? Okay.
A lot like you. Actually, more than me. I'm better when I know it. I really wanna know it.
This is who I really do it for. The air I breathe. The air is the everything for real that I'm doing. For them to have something forever. So I go hard to doing my part to break generational curses so they can own something. It really brings me joy, bringing the life into me. I get so much inspiration from it. Being that a couple of my baby's moms passed away, I really had to step up and be an active father, and it's really made me go harder on my music also. Like I gotta make it. Gotta be strong for them. One of my rap friends is LeBron James' real uncle. And I gotta say real uncle, because in Akron, you know, everybody say LeBron ain't family.
You already know what it is, you know, Uncle James, the uncle of the phenomenon, superstar, basketball player, LeBron James, you know what I'm saying? His mom, my sister. You know how we get down, he do the basketball thing, she do the fashion thing, you know, I do the music. So, you know, check me out. I've been doing music since I was like 9 years old, officially, and I started writing real good and saying I'm gonna be what I'm gonna be when I was like 12. I accepted myself as being an artist, and here I am today. Man, I've been doing Flames for a nice while, man, at least a good 8 to 10 years now. Easy. We ended up in the studio together somehow, you know what I mean? Blew down on me like, yeah, man, you know, I'm like, you know, get on the song with me. Like, all right, you know, he came through, laced the hook, and dropped the verse real quick. Wrote it right in the studio. I'm like, sweet, good looking, you know what I mean? Repping and everything, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Repping nephew, repping the fam, repping the city. You know what I'm saying? He came through for me. I appreciate that to this day, you know what I'm saying? I liked his work ethic, you know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, this dude, you know, he got experience, you know what I'm saying? He been doing, I already knew he was doing it for a while anyway, but once I seen him in action, I knew, you know, I'm like, yeah, he official. He doing what he do.
That is why we reach to each other. to empower and equip, to enable and illuminate. The possibilities that exist in us are beyond imagination.
The city is not what you think. Cops really got away with murder here a couple times, even on camera. Rock got killed running away, and Jalen Walker was running away. They say he fired a gun, but when they found him, he didn't even have a gun on this person. And he was running away. If it was a threat to him, why would he be running away?
You fucking move! Don't fucking move! Don't fucking move! Show me your hands! Show me your fucking hands!
And they still put his lifeless body in handcuffs after all them shots. They released the police camera footage. Police even took pictures of him dead like that.
Tonight, we await a decision by a grand jury in Akron. We are expecting to find out tomorrow or Tuesday whether 8 Akron police officers involved in the shooting death of 25-year-old Jalen Walker will or will not face charges.
The whole system been against people with my color skin for a long time, so I felt to fight for justice, I gotta use my voice and be out here with the people and let all my followers know I'm really out here with the people.
Today they just had the verdict for Jalen Walker, and none of the officers was charged, you feel me? They turned the city up, man. This how it go down, man. Like I said, the real kids from Akron, I'm out here for real. No security, no gang, none of that, man. We out here with the people. That's why I got so many people. It ain't about the money, it's about the people, man. About the people, you ain't nobody. I was wrong. No matter what they say he did, when they found him, he didn't have a gun on his person. You feel me? They shot him that many times, he was dead, and they still put him in the handcuffs.
It was kind of like a movie how everything happened here in my city like that. It was horrible.
Because it go down. Hey, the police, y'all just seen the police, get the fuck on out of here.
Last night, police stepping in to stop protesters upset over the Jalen Walker grand jury decision. This was the scene on East Avenue near Copley, where police formed a line and used pepper spray, as you see, to break up the crowd. This comes after days of peaceful protests throughout the city.
Along South Hawkins Avenue on foot.
Happening right now in Akron. Police have just let off tear gas to a crowd of protesters. Now, I've been with these protesters all day. It's been a non-violent protest. Police just came up and released tear gas. I've seen people run by with tear gas all in their eyes. We're in a safe zone right now, but you can see behind me, there is a cloud of tear gas happening.
Indict the police! Convict the police! Convict the police! Convict the police! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Those who make those decisions, we gonna come to your cities, we gonna come to your neighborhoods, we gonna knock at your door, just to let y'all know that we here.
And that's exactly what they did. The group marched over a mile through the North Hill neighborhood to Mayor Dan Horrigan's home, not before being met by a heavy police presence. An escalation of force, they say, is one of many problems in the department.
Listen, man.
Face to face with police, the group laid a list of demands written on paper at the feet of officers.
My name is Sierra Mason. I'm out here to celebrate Jalen Walker's Day today. I've been on the front lines with Akron, fighting for justice for Jalen.
My name is Franklin Ragsdale, aka Frontline Frank. Right now we out celebrating Jalen Walker's birthday. You know, he's a 26-year-old today, but a 25-year-old man that was gunned down by the police It was basically a modern day lynching. And so we're standing in protest to police brutality, gun violence. And so today, we're here to celebrate with the community, represent Akron, represent justice for Jalen, represent justice for Akron. And happy birthday, Jalen Walker.
Look, my name's Jalen Walker. I'm 25 and I'm from Akron.
That's in Ohio.
Got murdered by APD, 90 shots, 60 hit me, and I ain't even get remorse from the captain. See, I can't remember everything that happened, but I'ma just break it down and state some real facts. My name Jalen Walker.
Frank Nitty was going on in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Y'all know who I am. All these activists were gonna bust out there, and I was like, man, what if I walked out there to honor Dr. King, like the 57th anniversary of his I Have a Dream speech, so it was my ability to honor him and George Floyd at the same time. We walked from Milwaukee, Wisconsin to Washington, D.C. 750 miles. It took us 24 days to get there. I'm out here with Flames, man. I'm in Akron, Ohio. Justice for Jalen Walker. Y'all know me. I travel the country for what I do. Man, out here with my people, y'all know what it is. Flames, he hot. The music is hot. That's my guy. Y'all got to really tap into that music. But right now we out here, man. It's Jalen Walker's birthday. What the police did to him was out of order. And we're not going to stop until we get changed. So it's just more than the music for a lot of people. He's from here, so he really be out here with his community in the city. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that be trying to do music, they only care about that. But he out here right now with jump houses and everybody in his heat, with everything going on, still fighting for justice at the same time, working on his film. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to tap in with people from the city that's connected. You get a lot of love here. It's good to tap in and with the right people when you come to a community, so you can know who to really be with, you know what I'm saying, and what's really going on, so you can tap in what's going on in the community. And Akron is a city with a loving people, you know what I'm saying, it's a lot of rough stuff going on out here. There's a lot of people that's fighting for change. There's real niggas that's from the streets that came from where we come from, that's out here fighting for change, and it reminds me a lot of being back home, and a lot of what's going on back in my city in Milwaukee, you know what I'm saying, so it's like a second home to me now. I got so much love out here, so much family out here. And the way they embrace me and the way I embrace them together, we got a great relationship. We're not here to make white people comfortable, so we're here to make them uncomfortable. White people have been comfortable for too long.
You black and you powerful and you have a voice and you have the people with you. They'll do anything to strip it away from you, lie on you and do anything like they did. Fellow protester Frank Nitty also had a situation the same way. Probably the worst decision I ever did in my life was not having a lawyer or no support. And I just took the probation.
See you soon. New tonight, Milwaukee police have arrested a prominent activist on suspicion of sexual assault. 39-year-old Frank Sensenbaugh, better known as Frank Nitty, arrested at his home late Monday night, and he streamed the arrest live on Facebook. Fox 6's Sam Kramer has the details.
I gotta turn myself in, y'all.
A little after 11 o'clock Monday night, Milwaukee police show up to Frank Nitty's home to arrest him on suspicion of third-degree sexual assault, according to police records reviewed by Fox 6. Officers giving Nitty time to gather phone numbers and other things before placing him in handcuffs.
Are those cuffs okay? Yeah, that's good.
Nitty emerged as a prominent Milwaukee activist this summer, leading marches across the area, even one to Washington, D.C., calling for an end to racial injustice.
I came here to demand change.
This guy hit me up like, I need one of your CDs. I'm from Akron, I'll support you, stuff like that. So I finally meet up with him, you know what I'm saying? I give him a CD. He was on some super groupie fan stuff. He was older, he like 30, 32, 34. I'm like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate your support. He's like, I be having these parties out the way in the falls. I'm like, man, they don't like my kind out there. So I was really weary about even going out there to deal with dude. So I brought my dude with me when we went out there. A couple weeks later, we went out there. It was going like he said it was going. It was parties, it was ladies, it was drinks, it was, you know what I'm saying, everything you want. It was on him, it was free, it was at his house. So this is going on for weeks and weeks. I'm talking about every weekend it's a party. So I'm calling more the hood out there. I guess somebody stole one of his roommates' guns. And then he just stopped talking to us like, man, we can't have that, we can't have this at my house. So a couple weeks later, we get questioned by the detectives. They're like, you know, so-and-so's name, I ain't even gonna say his name. They're like, you know, so-and-so's name. I'm like, yeah. They're like, yeah, well, I know y'all was on the camera next door. We seen y'all, we wanna know what happened. I'm like, I don't know nothing about nothing. I was kicking it with some girls. I don't know nothing about nothing. So everybody's story matched up. Weeks and weeks later after that, they called back like, did you know the girls that was underage?
I said, you think I would have told y'all? I would have knew they was underage? I would have never did no shit like that. So they was like, well, yeah, they was underage, and how do you know him? He got in trouble with dealing with some underage people. So they was having like 2 things going on at the house for the gun and him, because he was older than all of us. I'm like, why would I even tell y'all if I was with some underage girls? I'm saying, well, you know what I'm saying? I would have never did no shit like that. So this weeks and weeks go on, ain't nothing coming through. So I get some papers in the mail. It said unlawful conduct with a minor. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? So it was crazy. Like, we went to court. They didn't even show up for court. So I'm thinking I got it beat. They gave me a public defender. I didn't even tell my people, because I'm from a black neighborhood. We don't do no shit like that. You know what they tell my family, no shit like that. Like, so they like, yeah, they ain't come to court. We gonna give you this probation and you gotta register. I'm like, no jail. I'm thinking I'm about to do 100 years because they white. I'm like, man, just give me anything. So I took it. Probably the worst decision I ever made in my life. So I had to take these classes and stuff. So while I was taking these classes, the guy I was in there with, he like, your name is on the papers with mine, and it's the same girl. I'm like, what? He was like, yeah, her mama registered sex offender. They've been doing this to black dudes all the time. I'm like, man, we gotta figure this out. So I really just been fighting for my life the whole time. Then we watched the news one day, and the same family got something to do with Iron Cannon. The black man, his body was missing. He been missing for months, and they was involved in that case. Like,
First at 5, a family in anguish almost 7 months after a local man disappeared. His body has yet to be found.
But police say they believe he was murdered. Today, officers arrested 7 people in Iron Cannon's death. News 5's Bob Jones explains his family hopes soon they will have the answers they so desperately need.
Very early this morning, Wadsworth police, with help from several other law enforcement agencies, arrested 7 people in connection with the disappearance and murder of Iron Cannon. Today, the family got word on Tila's 30th birthday that 7 people have been arrested in the case.
Really trying to get black people out of here. And it's like people try to slander my name. I didn't rape nobody. You can look at my paperwork. I didn't rape nobody. I wasn't chasing no children. There were no little babies. If you go do some like 10, 13-year-old, that's automatically rape. You getting sink, you feel me? I didn't even go to jail, 1 day in jail for that. You know what I'm saying? If you rape somebody or did somebody's kids, you going to jail. And I wanna really be the spokesperson for people that didn't rape nobody and stuff like that. Like, they really put men on there that didn't rape nobody, didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? That they didn't know the age. You know what I'm saying? That I went to court, I didn't know the age. Like, if I would've knew the age, you think I would've told the detectives? Ain't nobody tell on me. They didn't even show up for court. Then I look at it and it was more people with the same person. And you don't know how far, like, the competition, like rappers are competition, you don't know how far these rappers even really went. So they was calling clubs trying to get me shut down. They was trying to shut down my Instagram, Facebook. I still pop more than them. Like, they was hating on me. Like, I'm playing with a handicap and I'm doing more than them. And I'm really open to it. I'm open about it. You know what I'm saying? I talk to my people about it. I say it to my fans, they know about it, and I think that make them closer to me because I'm so honest. I'm brutally honest about everything I open up to the world.
I didn't rape nobody. I didn't even know the age, just the lack of knowledge. And they tried to take everything from me, take my life away from me, and I'm just starting my life. I wasn't even old enough to drink, 19 and 20 years old. I didn't let the devil break me. I had to show my good character, even with all the evil they did to me. They want to get inside and get in your mind. Nobody cared about my mental health. Nobody even cared for me. They treat me like I wasn't even a human. They didn't even know my story.
Night green at a party with my niggas. I was kicking it. 2007. House, I can remember it. She lied about her age. I even had witnesses. Court said 1 rape, so why we even in this bitch? She dropped all the charges. State tried to convict the shit. Weak ass case, they gave me papers out the sentences. I would have been under the gates if I really did this shit. Caught a violation, fucked around and did a year shit.
So I had to fight for justice for me also. That made me musically go harder, but being a man, that made me go harder too. I've been with the circumstances I have. I use my platform to tell my people everything. I'm always open with it. Never hid it. Even with my son, I tell him to be careful out here. Even if you beat the streets, they try to do anything to put you in the system. I didn't even have a record before this.
Got charged for a crime that you didn't commit. They put a label on your name that shouldn't even exist. Ain't do a day in jail, so you know that's some shit. How you get probation if you was raping some shit? All false. My own people tore me down. If I would've knew the age, I wouldn't have told them clowns. They came back months later like you don't know her age. Knew they had me in the corner, and I was afraid. I took the probation, Lord was public, and they was plotting. Could've beat it at trial, court system is rotten. With this died on my name, will I be forgotten? To this day, I'm clearing up my name, I got no other option.
And the most people that hate me for nothing, that just give them something to hate me more for. They wouldn't even have the heart to even live this life that I had to live. Just to maintain their regular life, not even just musically. Can't get a job, can't work certain places, can't even live like you want to live. Plus on top of that, I had to do my music, I had to tell my story, because probably thousands of people just like me with a lack of knowledge. Really a lot of the hate, but it brought a lot of attention to me. And when they tapped into my music, I told everything, I already said everything. Then they look it up, and it's the same way I explained it. I didn't lie to the people, but I'm always gonna fight for justice.
Yeah, big shout out to him too. Once I started hearing his music at the shows, I became a fan. Shout out Flames and Strictly Street, the whole movement. Love what they doing, man. We on it down from Akron. We all on my playlist right now too, so big up. That's my cousin, I haven't known him all my life. Man, I was probably on one of his first album, first real song that came out. I was just glad to be a part. You know, I already had the dream of being an artist myself, so it was just like, it was already in our DNA. He's like an E40, you know what I'm saying? The masses might not know about him. They might not know about him until later, and then they go find out, like, he got 1,000 albums out, and, you know, he's been doing this for years, and touched many platforms, so, you know, that's who he is.
Yeah, we in here, you know what I mean? Monster's place. Been cutting flames for years.
Hell yeah.
Hey, this nigga
you don't want your shit pushed back, you better go to the good barber, man.
You gotta do that shit because they get tweaky.
For sure.
Real quick.
What up, Lee? How you doing? Hey, I'm Frankie Lou. We did get married at some point.
Hold on, talking about what?
Yeah, we got married. So I was like 22, and I was living in this mansion at the time, and I had created a studio inside of it. Like, it was like perfect for a studio setup. So I had like my own little music group out in Ravenna, Ohio called The Jungle. And so he had hit me up like, let's combine. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got all of these people at Akron, got all the people out there. Like, let's combine and just have this big ass music group. You know, then like we was taking baby steps. And then one night he hit me up in the middle of the night, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's get married. Just some random shit. And I was like, aight. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, no, I'm dead serious. Like, and I was like, no, me too. And he was like, so I'm gonna meet you at the courthouse at 8 a.m. And I was like, I bet. He was like, I'm for real. I was like, okay. You know what I'm saying? I really thought we were just talking shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. And then, sure enough, though, like 7:30 in the morning, he's hit me up, like, you know what I'm saying, you ready? So I was like, yeah. So he was like, all right, I need you to come get me. So I went and got him. We went to the courthouse. We had got our marriage license and stuff. And then we had came back to the mansion, like, you know, all my people was there. Like, we was talking about it and shit. But then we got raided. You know what I'm saying? And we got raided like a motherfucker. And so Flames was outside, like, during the whole situation. So when the police started questioning him, he was like, I don't know nothing about nothing. Like, we just got married. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what the fuck going on. And he was like, what? Like, y'all just got married? And I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I told police, like, and they didn't know nothing about him, right? They just knew my interference with Ravenna, so they was, like, mind blown. They was like, oh, shit, like, we so sorry, like, you know what I'm saying? They was like, well, congratulations. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't find nothing or nothing, like, so they had left. But, yeah, that's what happened. And then we had got so much hate, you know, from the internet after we had posted our marriage license. So we just kind of, like, you know what I'm saying, just kind of drifted apart. Just based off of that, like, just on the whole marriage level thing. And, like, I had somebody that I was talking to before he had decided to get married. And so, you know, I just kind of pursued that. And I know he had someone he was talking to, too. So he had just pursued that. And we just kind of, like, grew apart on the whole marriage thing. But, you know, the marriage license had just expired. But, yeah, we still, like, that's still my dog, though. Like, but we definitely refer to each other as ex-wife and ex-husband all the time. Because that's my dog, you know what I'm saying? And our bond is genuinely like that, for real. Like not like sexually, but like mentally, you know what I'm saying? Like we got each other for real, you know?
That's interesting.
Yeah. I ran into Steph, Flamesohgod, because he wanted to get sober. I've been sober 34 years. And he started, getting his head clean, and he started getting invigorated about his music, and it was exciting to be around him. And I started hearing all these different songs he made. It was amazing. My favorite is So Close. I sang that with him out at Worcester, and we brought the house down. Hit my bottom in '87, and I wouldn't be alive today if I hadn't got sober. And it's made a total difference in my life. I have things that I enjoy. They're not, material things are not important if they're not enjoyable. Having money doesn't make you happy. Having things that make you happy doesn't necessarily mean you have to have a lot of money. I watched Steph struggle. He didn't have a place to stay. He didn't have any money to do anything, but he still kept his faith in himself and what he was doing. And he's a phenomenal rapper. He's embedded in the music, and that's what I enjoyed being around him. He made me feel like I was a part of something exciting.
I knew for a moment, the moment I met Flames, I knew something special was happening. Like, I had never seen, I've always seen people from rap try to, but he just always had something special. I had never seen nobody work as hard as him in my life. I mean, even me, I can't keep up with him. I'm trying to, but he's tiring me the fuck out. That boy don't stop in the studio every fucking day. And I've been with him for so long. We done slept on floors together in the basements and tents outside, house to house, running from police and bad parents. We done been through everything together. Like, that's really my big brother. He the one that made me want to do music for real. He inspired a lot of people, not just music-wise, but everything he's doing. I mean, look what he's doing for the city. I mean, he's a movie. Who in the city can say they did that? Like, period. My guy, he's on a level above everybody. Everybody always talks about this and that and what they doing, but he don't gotta talk about it. Everybody sees the movement. You see it. You hear Strictly Street everywhere you go. Even if you don't want to hear it, even the people that don't care, they pretend they don't care. Y'all be listening. We know y'all be listening because it's everywhere. There's nothing you can do about it. It's undeniable. His talent's undeniable.
Flames just he gon' be Flames though. Like, he never not, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to think. He never not been like some people, I just told the other day, like, some people, like, you can train, you can work for some stuff, but if it's a gift, it's just already in you.
The first show that I ever did was actually Flamesohgod's show. So, like, and he's definitely been the fourth runner on, like, a lot of moves I've made personally as an artist. He's always putting on for other artists. He might be the main attraction, but he is always trying to look out for the little guy. Like, he just shows so much love to the music scene, and you can tell with the way the crowd comes and just hypes him. Like he draws a crowd. What can you really say bad about Flames ever? Like, he's got bars, he's got flow, his marketing's crazy. Like he's really that guy. He's been doing it.
In shooting this, I really got to know Stefan Turner. We talked about, y'all seen them talk about King Steph, Young Flames, and Flamesohgod. I got to know Stefan Turner, and I'm really glad I did, because I do remember, but I'm going to sit here and be all the way honest. Thought bro was weird at first.
You had a different opinion on him.
Yeah, I didn't grow up with him. I didn't know him. I always saw everything from the outside looking in.
Yeah.
And you kept saying, no, Flames cool as fuck. Flames dope as fuck. I didn't see that until I got into the world. When I got into the world, the shit blew my mind.
But I argue with people over that. People all the time. Even when people just ask me simple things, being one of the videographers in the city, you always get the question of who you think is dope or the dopest and all that shit. Musically, I don't think nobody's fucking with him.
I don't think anybody fucking with him. Flames got songs that literally, how you was just talking about that Akron pain music.
Yeah.
Flames got some songs that'll literally sit there and it's weird because it's a nigga you know.
But he always been the person that was able. So you got to think about this, bro. I met Flames. We was young. We was young teenagers. We was young teenagers on the hill, and I spent a lot of time with Flames even at that time. He used to come to the crib, and actually he been to both houses. We used to record in the basement and all the shit all the time. But even beyond that, we used to walk around the hood together every day. Like Flames was one of the niggas. You know what I'm saying? I was around all the time. And even back then, musically, he was steps ahead of most people.
And when you get into the world, you really get to see what he means to people, what he means to his fans. Cause I'm at the shows.
Oh, he's very important to his people.
I'm at the shows standing there like, oh, buddy, a star.
Yeah.
Bro,
I told him that. Bro, niggas don't, I be telling niggas that. A lot of people don't, damn, how can I really say it? A lot of people really be hating. A lot of niggas really be hating. And I think.
And if you don't know nothing, you just listen.
Yeah, but I don't think it. Yeah, you do listen if you don't form your own opinion about bro.
Cause you don't know nothing about bro. I seen a nigga with a goat and some white women.
Yeah.
And I ain't know what.
On Julia. That man has I always call it like a cult, but it's whatever. He created a circle around him that he trusts and people that he can help and they can help him.
And what I had to learn is that it's a group of no judgment.
Yeah.
It's a group where anybody whatever you are, whoever you are,
you're welcome.
You're welcome, and you can be yourself.
One of the things that I like to see with Flames, because I've really seen I ain't gonna say the whole entire growth, but I've seen so much growth within him. It's not even just musically and everything; it's his personality. Like Flames honestly is quiet. Yeah. He's a very quiet until he on stage. Yeah,
that'd be a whole nother spirit.
It's like two different people, ain't it? It's like Flames is honestly Flames will talk and laugh and giggle and shit, but he ain't the person that's like trying to be in everybody's face laughing and I want to be everybody's friend. People think that. People really think like, oh no, man, all he do is kick it with all the white boys trying to be in the white people's faces.
Nah.
Like, nah, bro, that's not even.
Y'all didn't accept, bro.
Yeah, y'all didn't accept him.
And I got to see who he really was. I mean, y'all probably heard everybody they say how great of a person he was. But that's what really stood out to me, because one day I asked him, hey, what you do for such and such? He's like, bro, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, but
I was just being myself.
Yeah. And
that tells me that's who you are. You a good nigga. You a good person. That's
when you can walk around and you can influence, and that's another thing. People always want to argue, bro. He the only nigga I know in the city that actually brings people to his shows. From all the shows that I've been to, and I'm not talking down on nobody else or nothing like that. Just everybody else in the city, including myself. Man, I could bring a few niggas, but he brings a crowd. He brings a crowd to other cities, and he brings them there, and they embrace him on stage. They know his songs. They getting tattoos. He getting paid features. I know he ain't the only nigga getting a paid feature and all that shit. I'm just saying, if you was gonna have a venue and book anybody, in my opinion, I would say, well, book Flames, because at least I know Flames is coming with people. He a star. He a real star, man. I'm proud of bro. I'm glad I see what he doing. I'm glad to even you did all the production on the movie and everything. I'm glad that I was able to even watch y'all put this shit together. Y'all took at least 2 years shooting, year and a half.
And he never stopped working on nothing else, man. Flames, Stefan Turner, very dedicated to his craft, very dedicated to his team. He ain't trying to go without it. And I just look at what God is doing in his life and doing around him. I think the name is fitting, man. Flamesohgod. In his world, that's really what he is, man. He's touching plenty of people. He's helping everybody that comes to his life. I really see the boy making it.
Wavy the thumb. I didn't know what I was a kid for real, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I really met bro in the Heights.
Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Kojic, man. Shout out to my brother Flamesohgod, man.
In Wooster, Ohio, Flamesohgod, Jamie Ray.
I also want to say thank you for the opportunities that you done gave me when I first started off with the camera, you know what I mean? When ain't nobody believe in me.
He touches on things that other people don't touch on, like mental health, drug addiction, things like that.
Got me through time in the joint, doing that bid on a nigga's home. You know what I'm saying? As far as keeping a nigga humble, nigga not crashing out.
Hey, when he come to the club, he coming 30, 40 deep. You hear me? Yeah, Flamesohgod, man. I remember the nigga been rocking with me for shit 5-6 years straight.
When you think of Flamesohgod, you think of a leader. You think of Ohio. You think of Akron. You think of a team player. Unlimited opportunities, success. He's a star.
Live in the building with a little slip. Hey man, say man, hold on man, say man, hey man, look.
Young Flame, aka Flamesohgod. Big shout out to you, man. One of the hardest, dopest, consistent artists out of Ohio, man.
Somebody fucking with my thugs naturally. I appreciate the pull up, you hear me?
Big up the Flamesohgod, you know what it is, man. All the way, my boy from Ohio. You know what I mean? We live right here in Bahamas Island in the Bahamas. You know what it is. Everybody loving Flamesohgod, man, all over the island, man.
Rich and Ratchet on hood. Flamesohgod, the kid from Akron. Y'all check it out, cuz. It's something nifty.
I did a lot.
On hood, have my own goddamn dirty hardhead.
You got a real play ball.
God damn, yes, Adam, I'm glad you're home. Hey, look.
Straight from Baby Snap's alley.
55th Street, Baby Snap's alley.
I fell up, but I swear I'm just getting better. In this life, they ain't never like me. They know I'm with the shit, so they ain't never tried me. Whole city mad, I'm talking everybody. Sometimes I go to sleep, I wish I could've saved Kevin Spivey. My circle ain't perfect, it's like an octagon. Even if they try to rush us, we still dropping bombs. Whole family died on me, still got my mom. Akron's other kid, but I'm not LeBron. He my favorite player, the same birthplace. Ohio for the strong, we the worst state. Who would've known the boys and make the earth shake? We weren't even supposed to be here in the first place. God, nigga.
I'm LeBron James from Akron, Ohio. From the inner city, I'm not even supposed to be here.